Hi, this is Nicole Woodard with eXp Realty. Today we're going to talk about what must a homeowner disclose when they're selling a home here in the state of Texas. Y'all, it's a crazy seller's market right now. It has been literally for the last year. But even then, where buyers are willing to forego inspections or waive appraisals, even so, that does not take away from the seriousness of the items that a seller must disclose about their home. Stay tuned to the end because I'll share with you my feedback on why you might or might not want to have a pre-listing inspection done on your home. We do utilize some standard forms, whether it's Texas Association of Realtors or Texas Real Estate Commission forms. So a lot of this that I'm going to share with you are things that you'll see should you choose to sell your home this year. This is the information that a home buyer is going to be looking for on any home that they purchase. You're going to first and foremost disclose all that you have or don't have, and that includes your air conditioning systems. Is your heat gas or electric, the number of units that you have, whether or not you have a garage door opener, an automatic sprinkler system, all those things. You also want to know as much as you can about your roof. So if you've replaced it, any documentation you have to that effect is going to be very helpful to your future buyer. You're also required to disclose any known defects or malfunctions in any of the systems of your home. And certainly if you have any significant adverse conditions, even if they've been mitigated, for example, structural repairs. If you've had foundation work done on your house, great. Be sure and disclose it. Disclose all that you know. And certainly if you're aware of any equipment or system that is in need of repair. Now, one of the things I encourage homeowners to do prior to listing is if there's any deferred maintenance, anything that you know is wrong with your home, any wood rot, any systems that aren't functioning properly, then if you're able and choose to, get those fixed. Otherwise, be sure and disclose that they aren't functioning. Also, thanks to Hurricane Harvey, they've redone our entire disclosures, and a lot of questions are asked about whether or not you're in a flood zone, whether or not the house is flooded, any water penetration, if you filed a claim, for example, about that. Also, aware of any following. You want to be sure and disclose if you're part of a homeowners association. It's very important that you disclose to your future buyer that that is indeed the case. It also asks for the amount of the dues, what sort of amenities are involved, as well as the contact information for that HOA company so that they can get information directly from them as well. Certainly any notice of violations or deed restrictions, any lawsuits or legal proceedings, any of those things that a buyer would want to know before they enter into a contract to purchase your home. There's also questions about any written inspection. So here's my position on that. Any inspection that you get by a licensed professional, whether it be a licensed inspector, a licensed engineer, any licensed pest control, anyone who does an inspection like that within 4 years of listing your home, you disclose that entire report. Now, my thought is don't do that. One reason is you have to disclose that. So even if you choose to fix every single thing on that inspection report, you're going to be disclosing the inspection, disclosing the fixes, and then your buyer is still going to get their own inspection report. So they're going to double and triple check that. And what I know from all my years of experience is every inspector is a little bit different and will catch some things that the other won't. And so by doing that in advance of listing, you're, in my opinion, just asking for additional scrutiny, and certainly you're required to do additional disclosures because a lot of times inspectors discover things that you don't even know about your property, but once it's inspected and once you know it, you have to disclose it. So that would be my feedback on that. Also, it asks if you've had any insurance claims on the property. Many of us have gotten roofs replaced thanks to our storm damage coverage on our homeowners insurance, so always say yes. It further asks if you've ever made a claim and then not used the proceeds for that claim. So be prepared to disclose that. Bottom line is you can't not disclose something that you absolutely know, and over disclosure is always better than under disclosure. So if you ever have any question about it, if you know, disclose. I hope this information is helpful to you. I appreciate the opportunity to be your residential real estate resource. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know, and anything I can do for you to help you with a home purchase or a home sale or just understanding more about home ownership, I'm happy to help. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.